A man who admitted being drunk and killing two people with his motorcycle faced a judge for sentencing today. News 4's Emily Rubinas was in court this morning as David Smith learned his fate. She joins us now live from the courthouse. Emily.
Diana, David Smith will serve 4 to 12 years in prison, and today's sentencing was very emotional as we heard from both families of Jocelyn Elberson and Sheila Pelton, who were killed by David Smith in a drunk driving crash. Now, I can tell you personally, it was the most emotional sentencing I've ever been to, as both of these families are still very much in pain.
People like my grandma and Jocelyn are the change makers, the hope deliverers, and infinite encouragers, no matter what circumstance. Now Sheila and Jocelyn are gone. Their hearts do not pump blood and love does not course through their veins. The conscious decision Dave Smith made to have a booze-filled night of getting drunk is the reason for darkness inside my heart.
My last memory of my beautiful daughter is her lying on the bike path, bleeding her leg at an odd angle. She flew like 135 feet. I wake up at night with a picture in my head, feeling helpless. I don't know if killing two wonderful people will change Mr. Smith's life.
And the prosecution asked the judge for the maximum sentence of 5 to 15 years because 53-year-old David Smith had a half a dozen prior DWIs, 4 of those being in Western New York. On the afternoon of November 11, 2012, Smith was riding his motorcycle drunk when he veered off into a bike path, killing 25-year-old Jocelyn Elberson and 81-year-old Sheila Pelton and seriously hurting her husband, Foster Pelton. Smith apologized in court.
It's so sad to lose these wonderful people. Again, I'm so sorry. I'll remember these families that I hurt for the rest of my days.
New York State doesn't hand out the best sentences for this kind of crime. There was an article from New Mexico, Santa Fe, that same situation, 2 people were killed. That person is in jail for 40 years. Something's got to change.
So obviously the families there were hoping for the maximum sentence. Again, David Smith will serve a minimum of 4 years, a maximum of 12 years, and then will do 5 years probation. Reporting live, Emily Guglielmus, News 4.